Jai Shri Krishna, Hari Om,
Hari Om, Jai Shri
Namaste,
Namaste.
Namaste everybody. We are here at DCGCY Yoga Studio, DC group of Cyber Yogis. Welcome, Anish bhai. And so actually, myself, I'm Bakul Viradia, founder of DCGCY Yoga Group. We started in 2020, April 4th. So today we are running 1242nd non-stop day.
Wow, great.
Non-stop. So we don't know how to cancel the session. So Indian holidays, American holidays, doesn't matter. Even during major holidays, we plan some extra activity to celebrate the holiday. Plus, we do yoga session. So 1242nd non-stop day today. Since we went through the COVID time and all the lockdown things. And we have Shri Anish Rangrej from Surat, Gujarat.
Namaste.
And he's doing like all these activities with yoga, YogGarba, Garba training, and all of the things. So we will get to know more from him. So Anish bhai, tell us about yourself.
Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna. I am Anish Rangrej from Surat, Gujarat. Basically, I am a Garba researcher and I'm doing research since last 8 to 10 years in India, specifically of Garba. During that journey of research, we have came to know that if we are adding some essence of yoga into it, it can be a best activity. So from that, I am well known as a YogGarba inventor, and right now we are spreading the word of YogGarba to expand our culture around the globe.
Right, exactly. Yep. So how you came up with this concept of YogGarba and like bringing them in together, or like what was the thing behind that?
So basically, being a Gujarati, I was playing Garba since when I was in my childhood time. After completing my graduation and masters, I was into event management business, but dance was my hobby, and I'm doing dance since last 25 years or more, I can say. In 2012 or 13, I have find some pain in my knee, and we have started research on it by why it is paining, where I'm doing dance since a long. Then I have been to some of my students who's are physiotherapists. They have analysis my activity, and they told me that, sir, your fit landing position is wrong, your technique is wrong, so you have to go with the correct way. In that way, we have started research of Garba movements, and then with certain years, I have been to some dance therapy conference in Pune, and from there I came to know that if I'm adding Garba into yoga, then it can be the best activity around the globe, and it is how it is designed, Yoga Garba.
Great. Okay, so that leads to another question. So, what you do to take this concept and that great idea to the different people, community, group?
So usually we do conduct seminars, we do conduct workshops, events, and more, uh, we are running certificate course in universities and colleges in Surat specifically, as well as we are running certificate course individually and taking it to the different cities of India and trying to bring it in USA and different countries as well.
Great. Okay. So, so in US also, do you do any other what kind of sessions and those things?
So basically, people are inviting me to conduct Garba sessions, Garba training, which I teach technical aspect of doing Garba so that you can have more fun and you can have health benefit as well. And we are introducing Yoga Garba to the different people so that they can came to know the real essence of our culture, that how it can be helpful to our mind, body, and soul.
Great. Yep. And in different cities and different parts in India, you say that you went around and
Yeah.
and had any like big, large that
So
kind of
basically,
audience?
we have a short-term course, especially for the yoga trainers. It's a 1 week course. They can train with YogGarba training session and get a certificate from the IYO, that is a International Yoga Organization, registered under Ayush Mantralaya. So we used to train the trainers, and they can spread the real, authentic essence of Garba, inculcating with yoga.
Right. And during our YogGarba session, actually, I attended that YogGarba. Many of you guys, and for the audience, I'm telling that for our yoga attendees also, we've been there, we experienced it. It was so nice. Like, we did Garba, but within our mat, with all the claps, snaps, and all the footstep and everything. It was so
Thank you.
peaceful, and it was totally different kind of experience. That's why we just led into to get to know even more of this. But you mentioned that you went to the border and you had a session at the with the soldiers.
Yeah.
You went to the
Actually,
COVID patients.
yeah.
So just tell us about during
Yeah.
the COVID season.
So actually, during the COVID time, I was confused that what should I do in this period. But I had meeting with my doctors who's in the team, and they have guided me that how it can be helpful to the COVID patient. So we have designed special sequence for the COVID patient, that how I can conduct a session and they can improve their immunity, how they can be a stress living. So in Surat specifically, in civil hospital, in some different COVID care centers, I was visiting, I was wearing PPE kit and conducting sessions with them. It was an awesome experience, and for them, they enjoyed it a lot, and they have come out of that sphere, and that they come out of the depression and tension with the yoga activity. And yes, as you said, we have been to border. It's a Bhuj to the 59 battalion team of soldiers. They mostly all were non-Gujarati, and I got a chance to serve them, and I went there. That it was an awesome experience, and I got a best feedback from them that it was a best activity. So I feel proud myself that if they are saving our country through giving their whole life over there on the border, but we are saving our country through giving our whole life to our culture. So it was a best experience of my life.
Great. That's great to know. That so many organizations, or the could be a government organization, corporations, or a private organization taking advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what would be your message to the audience, our yoga attendees, and everyone watching us? What would be the best message you wanted to give?
So basically, we ourselves, our life is connected with our culture, and in this Kali Yuga, we have to connect with it. We have to be with our culture. We have to save our culture. We have to preserve our culture, and we have to know the exact essence of our culture with a scientific approach that may help you to love your culture. Otherwise, there are so many things to be done. So many garbas are doing, so many yogas people are doing, but when we know exact essence of it, when we know exact purpose of it, and when we are connecting with our mind, body, and soul, then it can be a best activity of our life. So my last message is to everyone has to connect it with our culture, with our Sanatan Hindu Sanskruti, that always helps us not only physically, not only economically, but psychologically as well as spiritually.
That's awesome message. And yes, we will definitely keep that in mind. And thank you very much. Thank you
so
for
much, sir.
visiting the Shiva Yoga Studio. And we'll always remember.
Jai Shri
Thank you.
Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. Hari Om.
Hari Om.